It gives me great pleasure to announce that people are still streaming into Trafalgar Square. Once again, today's turnout is absolutely tremendous. Brothers and sisters, friends, our next speaker needs no introduction. He's been at the heart, indeed at the helm of every single campaign for peace, justice, truth and freedom in this country and far beyond. He's been at the helm, at the forefront of every demonstration against the crimes of Israel, against the Palestinians, against the war in Iraq, against the notion of occupation, against the structure of the war on terror. He's been against nuclear disarmament. Ladies and gentlemen, London is great, not only because of the fact that it's one of the most multi-ethnic, multi-religious, multi-faith cities in the entire world. London is great because it has the best mayor in the world. Please welcome Mr. Ken Livingstone.
I want to follow the Bishop of Reading and quote the prophet Isaiah. As the dog returneth to its vomit, the fool returneth to his folly. And they will know the meaning of that if they attack Iran. There's no justification for attacking Iran. If you want to keep nuclear weapons out of the Middle East, let's talk to Israel about getting rid of its 200 nuclear weapons. The world is sick and tired of these double standards where you can get Margaret Beckett saying she's very worried about human rights abuses in Cuba, but can find not a word to denounce reactionary regimes like the Saudi government, like Burma, and all those others we're quite happy to prop up, or bribe tens of millions of pounds to persuade them to buy our weapons system, and then when it looks like the police about to feel the collars of the company executives who've done that bribery, the government steps in and says it's against the interests of national security. Well, every burglar in London would like that defence. I want to say just briefly this. London is proud that this demonstration is here. In every opinion poll over these last few years, an overwhelming majority of Londoners have opposed the war. Those polls show Londoners also oppose a next generation of nuclear weapons. We can think of better things to do with £76 billion than buy a successor to Trident. There is no justification for that. On Tuesday morning, in collaboration with the Green Party at City Hall, we will publish a 20-year strategy for the reduction of greenhouse gases in this city to achieve a 60% reduction in carbon emissions over 20 years. If you're going to spend billions building nuclear power stations and buying nuclear weapons, we'll be told there isn't the money for that. But the biggest threat humanity faces is climate change. And any government that doesn't make that its top priority, rather than warmongering, is betraying the people it is due and supposed to represent. We do not support this strategy. We choose different allies. There is a new world being formed by those who do not accept domination from Washington and the White House and Wall Street. And we saw a small step this week when I was proud to sign, on behalf of Londoners, a direct agreement with the government of Venezuela to tackle poverty in this city and in Venezuela. Comrades, carry on this fight.